Bakit mo sinabi na 6-figure income ka, tas yung bahay mo, yung background mo is hindi maganda?
Sa inyo ko lang ito i-share. Ay, si Shara, sinasabi lang yun na may 21 clients. Sinong taong maniniwala na makakapag-handle ka ng 21 clients? VA lang naman yan eh. VA ka lang.
Ano pinaggagawa-gawa ko sa pera na ang dami ko namang mga clients na.
You're so brave. Literally, you're so brave. Hello, Ash. Nice meeting you. And I'm so thankful for having you here. Before we start, I want you to introduce yourself muna sa kanila.
Hi guys, Ash here. So I am currently a 22 years old freelancer, content creator, and at the same time a student. And I am here with Ate Shara to share my stories, give my thoughts, and as well just chika sa mga mga bagay na na-experience namin in our journey.
Yes, we love chika, di ba? Okay, ito talaga yung gustong-gusto ko malaman. And how did you start?
It was 2013. We had this tragedy. We're from Leyte. So yung Leyte talaga is sobrang palabagyuhin. So mostly yung mga bagyo. Kami kumbaga yung shield ng Pilipinas.
Yes.
Parang ganun. We experienced this Yolanda. Yung bahay namin is sobrang nawala or na-wash out talaga because of the storm surge. I was young that time. Every bagyo, always ko na-experience na we evacuate. I had that childhood na come from fear, na parang I feel unsafe sa buhay. Nung time na na-wash out yung bahay namin, tapos natapos na yung Yolanda, we rebuilt a house. Kahoy, very provinciana, vibe na house. Tapos, nag-pandemic, hindi kami nag-school. We were just in online. Tapos, nakita ko yung bahay namin na feeling ko hindi ito tatagal kapag magbagyo ulit. What if I make a decision na as an eldest daughter ng family ko is tumulong ako sa parents ko. Doon nagsimula yung paghanap-hanap ng mga side hustles and a way for me to earn even if student pa lang ako, even if wala pa akong experience, even if nandun lang ako sa bahay. Nahanap ko yung freelancing sa YouTube. Tapos na-curious ako. Sabi doon is you can earn dollars. You can work online daw. Tapos you can just stay at home. Doon ko sinumulan na mag-research about freelancing and to look for my one niche. So yun yung pinakaunang bagay na ginawa ko is to look, ano ba yung isang bagay na pwede kong i-offer sa possible future clients ko. Fast forward today, dun sa bahay ko before namin na kahoy lang, tapos butas-butas yung bubong. Me and my parents are currently building our 2-story house na concrete na, no? And sobrang proud ako, Ate Shara, kasi kapag bumabagyo, hindi na kami nag-evacuate, pero kami na yung tumatanggap ng mga evacuees na mga neighbor namin.
I love it.
Sobrang emotional siya or parang personal talaga siya sa story ko.
Iba talaga yung impact when you want something na ibahin sa family mo. Kasi actually, we have similarities. My mother got accident sa Greece that I need to close down my business, which from pandemic din. And then, I need to find another income din na online lang, which is dun ko siya nakilala. Si Ashley. Siya naman, yung parang naging tulay. Siya yung naging eye-opener ko na, may ganun pala. Nagiging tulay lang din talaga. Reason why we are here is to also help you even though wala kayong experience or student ka, if you want something, you can definitely achieve it if you take action.
Right.
Ito yung pinakagusto kong narinig sa'yo. You find one niche to offer for future clients, which I know is very difficult to find, lalo na't lost ka, wala kang experience, and you still don't know how to start.
Ang daming nangyayari sa online world. So, sobrang litong-lito ako when I started. The way I focus on one niche is I look to my background. I was in a special program in journalism na school. Course, kumbaga, sa high school. More on like video editing, graphic designing, creating newspaper. Ikaw lang mismo yung makakahanap ng one skill para sa'yo kasi ikaw din yung may alam kung saan ka nanggaling. I was focused on design and editing. So, yun yung background ko. So, yun yung ginamit ko na pinakaunang step para may i-offer ako sa client ko.
Love it. To tell you honestly, most of the people right now, especially mga wala sila experience, they thought na once someone they saw on social media, VA lang naman yan eh.
Mm.
So, lahat ng tawag nila sa ginagawa natin, like the graphic designing, the video editing, VA ka lang.
Mm-mm.
Ganun yung impression nila. But this also reminds you people that what you actually doing right now, reflect it to yourself. Tingnan nyo kung saan kayo magaling, ano yung ginawa nyo before. I was lost like you.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what to offer. I have this business. Ano ba yung ginawa ko sa business na to grow it? Which is organic and paid. Paid and organic is very different. Ginamit ko lang din kung ano yung learnings ko before dun sa business ko, and I offer it international, which got me my first client din. Kaya this also a reminder for you. Tingnan nyo, ano yung ginagawa nyo na ine-enjoy nyo ngayon. Don't overthink what you can offer kasi everything is a niche and everything that you can do right now is an offer to future clients.
Kapag nagsimula ka sa isa, tapos you do it consistently, next time naman is makaka-learn ka na naman ng another skill.
Yes.
And then yung nangyayari is skill stacking na lang siya.
Yes,
No?
love it.
Diba?
Oo.
So, mafe-figure out mo na lang kung next
True.
na mga niche mo.
You actually one of the person who helped me to know freelancing. What urged you to show up and create content?
I started doing TikTok or doing content creation personally kasi gusto ko lang i-document yung journey ko. Yun lang talaga yung goal ko that time eh. Kasi I wanna look back maybe 5 years from now. Makikita ko yung sarili ko na, ay, ganito pala ako before. Ganito ako nagsimula. May babalikan ka. Magiging proud ka sa sarili mo na na-overcome mo yung situation mo before. Pero yung nangyari is, I had this one viral video na I said I was earning 6-figure. Pero yung bahay namin is, yun nga, yung past na bahay namin. Tapos sabi niya, bakit mo sinabi na 6-figure income ka? Tapos yung bahay mo, yung background mo is hindi maganda.
Grabe.
So, most of the comments were like, na-inspire kami kasi you handle it so well.
Yes.
You were humble enough na parang i-backfire yung pagiging negative ng tao na yun. They were inspired with my story.
Yes.
And so from documenting my life, ngayon, yung naging goal ko, second goal ko, was to inspire people from my story.
You're
How
so
about you?
brave. Literally, you're so brave. We know social media. Sisirain ka niyan.
Oo, no?
At the same time, tutulungan ka niyan umangat. It is up to you how you will face it.
Right.
I failed to document my life kasi nahihiya ako sa background ko. I started without laptop. I started with my cellphone lang. And since nandun ako sa Greece noon, nakikitara lang kami noon, wala kaming bahay noon, hiya-hiya ako kasi it's not our house. Kung gusto ko ng clean na dingding, di ba, ganun naman, background dingding, kailangan ko pumunta ng kusina. Doon ako sa lamesa, izo-zoom ko pa yung cellphone ko para lang, background lang ito, hindi makita yung mga kitchen, hindi makita yung mga table, na ganun. Yun yung pinagsisisihan kong moment na hindi ko siya na-document. For you people, if nahihiya kayong mag-start ng content creation because you don't have enough equipment or good background or good house, start it. Document everything. Who would have thought na baka ikaw din yung magiging reason na matulungan mo yung family mo at yung kahoy na background is maging dingding na, di ba? I love why you started content creation because there's a lot of people na they scared to start because parang nahihiya talaga sila. This is like a reminder na you should start if you have goal na gusto mo talagang ma-achieve. Kasi walang mangyayari if you will not start. Nabash din ako sa TikTok. It's not because of my lifestyle. It's not because how I approach things. But it is because of what I am doing. Sobrang daming AI ngayon. But since one of my process, I am literally not using AI to help growing business account ng client. Meron people na like nagsabi, baka hindi ka lang marunong kaya hindi ka gumagamit ng AI. Yung AI na yun, yung topic na yun, napunta na siya in more personal. Ay, si Shara, sinasabi lang niya na may 21 clients. Sinong taong maniniwala na makakapag-handle ka ng 21 clients? Siyempre, kwento mo yan, ikaw ang bida, something na ganun.
Grabe, no?
Tapos sasabihin nila, what series ba yan? Then, ito pa yung nagbigay sa akin ng impact na, si Shara, hindi naman magaling yan, gawa-gawaan lang yung kwento niya. As someone na ayokong magsinungaling at ayoko sa taong sinungaling, so bakit ko siya gagawin sa iba? I just move on and just let the hater do hate. Kasi we won't be here if I let those haters, kasi it affects me. I also question myself. Tinanong ko yung partner ko, baka totoo yung sinasabi nila? Na baka hindi naman talaga ako magaling, ganito, ganyan. Mga 5 minutes lang. 5 minutes lang ako na burned out. 5 minutes lang ako na stress. Kasi I know to myself, hindi siya tunay eh. So, para yung siya mga chismosa, di ba? Yung sa mga chismosa sa barangay nyo. Ang alam na lang nila yung other side of the story, but the another side, hindi nila pinakikinggan. Yes.
Agree ate. Huwag ka lang sa surface level tumingin.
Yes.
No? Kasi you don't know what's
Correct.
in the deeper side.
Yes. Ayun. Ito yung mas naku-curious ako eh. You started to move out from your parents. How do you do that? As someone who's living pa sa parents ko, and I'm 25 years old, and nasa pudar pa din ako ng parents ko, I can't. I cannot.
There's nothing wrong about,
Yes.
living with your parents. No, kasi ako, there are times talaga na namimiss ko talaga sila na
Yes.
It was more like a positive decision. Nung nagkaroon kami ng second floor, na-feel ko, nagkaroon ako ng kwarto, na-feel ko na parang, ay, nasa comfort zone na ako. Nagiging compliant na ako sa, sa skill ko, sa work ko. Chill-chill na lang ako. And I don't like that kind of feeling kasi I feel like I'm not growing enough.
Yeah.
I had this decision na what if mag-move out ako para wala nang magluluto sa akin. I can learn personal finance na, like, may renta na, may may mga responsibilities na as an adult, no? We don't change and we don't improve if nandun lang tayo sa mga bagay na komportable lang tayo. That's the main reason why I moved out.
Love it. Grabe. At her age, like 22, right? Parang hindi ko talaga makuhaan ng lakas ng loob na mag-move to the point na hindi ako marunong magluto. Sino magluluto sa akin?
Same.
Diba? She's studying and she's doing client work at the same time. She's growing her own personal branding. How do you do all of that?
I think same tayo. We have systems, no?
Yeah.
Very importante talaga, guys, yung sistema na i-build mo. By me exploring ano ba yung mga ways na makakatulong sa akin sa productivity ko. Yes, there are times na sobrang challenging talaga, lalo na kapag lahat is sabay-sabay na yung nangyayari. The way you do that is, number one, if you have good mindset pagdating sa handling challenges or problems sa buhay mo. Kapag very positive ka on like you can do or solve that specific problem, that's already 50% of the progress that you needed. Walang makatalo kapag may maganda kang mindset.
Correct.
Number 2 is yung habits or your actions. I believe na yung life natin is yung present, yung now. Walang life sa past or parang past na yung past and then future yung future. And so you have to be present. Ano yung pwede kong gawin ngayon na makakatulong sa kung ano man yung challenges or mga gawain ko in that specific situation that you have right now. So you have to be present. And then I think third is, kailangan mo ng mga tao din. Kasi hindi lahat ng bagay is kaya mo mag-isa, di ba?
Correct.
Having a good environment, a very supportive and positive environment will help you a lot pagdating sa progress mo sa buhay.
I recently just realized everything that you said, na to lang. Like, you need to reflect to yourself. Kailangan aware ka kung nasan ka na.
Yes.
Kailangan alam mo yung current status mo. For example, if you have multiple clients and you are handling everything alone, ikaw talaga, hindi ka makakaalis ng bahay mo. My hobby before is tutulog ako ng 6 a.m., gigising ako ng 4 p.m. And I am not happy with my routine. I reflect to myself, ayoko na ng ganito. Parang hindi na ako happy on what I am doing. I know my current situation, which what Ashley said, kung ano yung past, past is past.
Yes.
And kung ano yung present, kailangan you live on it. You need to be aware where you are right now and reflect ka talaga ano yung mga possible pa para ma-achieve mo kung ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve. Nandun yung positive mindset mo and growth. Having a system and positive environment.
Yes.
Literally, this helps me a lot, like 100%. Alam nyo ba, sa inyo ko lang to i-share, I started to remove people on my circle just for growth. If I know they are not one of the thing na magiging tulay or solution, yung mga, kasi may mga tao talagang inggit eh, di ba? It will be bad on your end if at your back, sisiraan ka nila. If I will stay with them, my negative mindset is mapupunta din sa kung ano yung mindset nila.
Tama.
Kaya parang I really surround myself to those people na who accept my grind na hindi nila mamasamain.
Yes.
I actually don't have friend na with my same niche na work from home. All of them, corporate sila. And when they are sharing their experiences, struggles, I am grateful and thankful na hindi sila nagba-backfire na buti pa si Shara, ganito, ganyan. Wala silang mindset na ganun. Wala silang like inggit. Kaya I am trying my best to also get them para pare-parehas kaming umangat. Kaya parang you need to train your mind for growth and surround yourself with people who will support you whatever you wanna do. When I started building physical store dun sa amin, I started it August, pagka-graduate ko ng college. June, gumraduate kami July. Then August. Then, na-aksidente si mama ng December. So, I need to close the business. December agad. Gumastos kami doon ng malaki kasi we build the physical store. Pero walang nasabi yung father ko. Parang hindi siya na-disappoint kasi nangyari yon. But still, sinuportahan niya pa ako to put another physical store pero sa bahay muna namin. Whatever happens, kung na-disappoint ka man sa sarili mo, just always remind yourself na there are people who will support you whatever thing that you're building.
Yes.
Kaya parang even though kinakabahan ka on what you're doing, kinakabahan ka because it's not your comfort zone at lumabas ka doon just like what Ash did, make sure na always remind yourself that you have people supporting you kahit kami na hindi mo kilala.
Right.
Reason why we are creating this podcast and this interview na taga Leyte pa si Ash, taga Batangas pa ako because we guys are rooting for you. Diba? Let's take action. Kasi we started from scratch, zero talaga, and we want you win.
We have people on our back na tumulong din sa amin. Na, let's say, for example, we watch a lot of YouTube, TikToks, mga content creators who's also doing this in the past, no, na naging tulay din para ngayon kami naman yung mag-pay forward, no.
Correct.
And so maybe someday kayo din, no, gumawa din kayo ng ganito and just share your experience and inspire other people as well to grow.
Kahit pangit ang background mo. Girl, go!
Laban.
Laban lang yan. Okay. And now, I'm so excited to know, do you still feel like comparing yourself with other people?
Oo naman. Sometimes, yung comparison na, like say for example, ngayon, yung mga kabatch ko, gagraduate na sila next year.
Yes.
Tapos ako, second year pa lang ako sa college. Tinanong yan ng girlfriend ko, sabi niya, hindi ka ba nafe-feel left behind? Graduate na sila next year, tapos ako, second year pa lang. Sabi ko, hindi naman, kasi I feel like may kanya-kanyang path tayo. And kung ganun yung field nila or ganun yung path nila, it's on them. It's their own journey. And ako, I have my own experience or my own journey naman sa buhay. And so, dito naman ako. Parang ganun. But there are times talaga, I still compare myself to other people. Let's say, for example, mga tao na mas successful pa sa akin.
Yes.
Pero not in a negative comparison.
Yeah.
Yung comparison na makakita ka ng magandang kotse. Hindi yung parang sisiraan mo eh. Hindi yung parang babatuin mo ng bato or whatnot. It's more like, ay, magandang kotse. Sana ako din next time, parang gano'n. Or, ano pa yung kaya kong gawin para ganun, magkaroon din ako ng ganong asset or like mga wants. So, kino-compare ko yung sarili ko in a way na ini-inspire ko yung sarili ko. If nakikita ko na possible pala, then maybe someday sa akin possible din. So, ganun yung comparison ko eh. You wanna be like them.
Yes.
You're comparing your present self to their future self para someday yung future self mo is maging ganun din.
Love
So,
it.
Ganun yung comparison ko.
I love it. We have the same.
Same natin.
True. Oo. I don't know if this is also applicable with other people, pero I inspire most of the people I follow on TikTok. Hindi ako inggit, pero inggit ako in a positive way. Na parang ini-stalk ko sila, ala, ang galing naman niya, may bahay na siya, ganito, ganyan.
Diba?
Just like, kaya nalaman ko that you move out kasi I follow you. Those are the things that I wanna achieve. Parang I am building myself, encouraging myself, I need to move out. If I want growth for myself, para matuto akong magluto, kasi puta, 25 years old pa ako, di pa ako marunong magluto, di ba? Yung mga ganong bagay na hindi mo i-wish yung someone na mag-fail, andyan sila kung nasan sila ngayon because pinaghirapan nila yon.
True.
Kaya if you want to get that first client, if you want to get that 6 digits, kailangan mo ding paghirapan yan. Actually, most of the creators right now, they are creating you the system already. You just need to follow it.
Yes.
And I know, kasi I follow Ash, I started reading books because of her.
Wow.
Oo. Kasi I watched one of your video na nag-recommend ka ng books and you have the yellow basket. I add that to my cart and check out ko talaga siya. Yun yung nire-read ko ngayon. Yung money something.
Psychology of Money?
Yeah, The Psychology of Money. Yun. And yung si Atomic Habits. Which I love, which changed my routine talaga to woke up ng early. And if you want to insert another hobby for yourself, you need to do it 21 days. For example, if gusto mong pumayat, so you need to walk 30 minutes a day for the whole 21 days para hanap-hanapin siya ng katawan mo.
Tama.
Para magiging routine na siya.
Self-help books or mga books na personal development or like anything, business books, stuff like that. I think the reason why madami yung nagbabasa ng mga ganon is because they can see na it's beneficial sa buhay nila and there's something na changing while they're reading the book.
I agree.
Parang ganon. Walang masyadong effect sa buhay natin.
Yes.
Pero if it's focused on personal or self-help books, when you apply what you read, then you change yung reality mo. Parang
agree.
Ganun.
I have this notebook na nandalearn ko sa book. So parang I have a book that I am reading and I have a notebook na lesson learned ko from the book.
Nice.
Para hindi ko siya makalimutan. Kasi minsan nga pinipicturan ko pa yun kapag tinatamad ako magsulat If favorite ko siya, para gagawin ko talaga siya. For example, it's not reading book. Hindi pa kayo masyadong into books. If you are watching something, make sure na you list it down para gawin nyo talaga siya, i-take action nyo siya. Kasi it works. Really, really works. I am not journaling before, pero I love journaling now. And since, Ash, we are talking about habits, would you mind sharing with us how you handle money habits?
Okay.
As a student, diba?
I was earning, sabihin natin, a lot when I first started freelancing. Pero yung question ko sa sarili ko, every time I, see yung bank account ko is, saan napupunta yung pera?
Yes!
Like, ano pinaggagawa-gawa ko sa pera na ang dami ko namang mga clients na bibigay sa akin ng payment. Yun yung naging challenge ko when I was starting na you were earning but you don't know how to manage the money. The way I do that, dun lang din papasok pa rin siya sa consuming stuff that will help you, which is reading books, going to YouTube, maybe as well collaborating with other people na may alam na talaga dun sa personal finance. The thing na binild ko na habit is number 1, I have this 50-30-20. 50% sa needs, 30% sa wants, and 20% sa savings. Pero you can always adjust the percentage depende sa lifestyle na meron ka. The first thing that you have to do talaga is to have this budgeting system. Hindi mo alam kung saan napupunta yung pera mo. Hindi mo din matatrack kung anong nangyayari, bakit hindi ka nakakapag-save, or kung bakit always parang may exceeding expense. Pagdating sa habit, guys, sa personal finance, very simple lang siya. Hindi mo kailangan maging komplikado pagdating sa pag-create ng sistema na may spreadsheet ka na, may Notion ka pa, may mga
me!
Oo, if that works to you, no?
Yeah.
Pero kapag nagiging complicated na siya na hindi mo na siya nagagamit talaga, with its pinaka-main goal, nagiging lang siya. Parang problema din siya, another one. And so, you have to find your system na mag-work talaga sa'yo. I know for sure yung system ko might not work for Ate Shara. Yung system niya might not work for me.
Correct.
Parang yung mga system namin might work for you,
Correct.
pero might not as well. And so, trial and testing talaga. Number 1 is you educate yourself. Kasi wala namang course sa college na tinuruan tayo na paano i-handle yung mga finance natin. And we have to have that due diligence na turuan yung sarili natin. And then number 2 is you take action on what you learned. Papasok na dun yung budgeting, tracking your expense, and really being intentional pagdating sa expenses or sa kung saan mo nilalagay yung pera mo. And then lastly, I think is very helpful talaga if you're young or if kung anong situation ka man ngayon, is to try to start having this habit of savings or maybe as well investing if you already have the capability of investing as well, no? Kasi sabi nga ni Ate Shara kanina is hindi namin gusto na palagi na lang kami nagtatrabaho. So, have this dream na someday may mga passive income na, may mga investment na. And so, hindi siya magsisimula 5 years ago. Pwede kang magsimula ngayon little by little. And then, you do it consistently. Kasi lahat ng bagay na malaki, nagsimula sa maliit.
Agree. I love it. As someone who started without any availing courses, I am overwhelmed with all of the money that I receive from those clients to the point na I just want to spend it. Alam mo ba, pinaka-mistake ko talaga is I started May 2023, May, June, July, August. August, bumili agad ako ng sasakyan. Sasakyan agad siya. I don't know if deserve ba siya kasi up until now, binabayaran ko pa din siya. Doon talaga ako nagkaroon ng financial burden na, gagi, hindi ako pwede mawalan ng trabaho. Kasi kailangan ko pambayaran yon. And then, my next mistake, on that month as well, August 2023, bumili ako ng cellphone. Kasi overwhelmed nga ako eh. I don't know how to manage money. Na parang I receive this money na sobrang hindi ko pa nakahawakan before. And sa negosyo, kasama na yung puhunan, kasama na yung tubo para ma-receive mo yung ganung money. Pero kasi kay freelancing, wala kang puhunan dyan eh.
Yes.
Ang puhunan mo lang dyan, pagod, puyat, learnings. Pero all of the money that you will receive is sa'yo yun. Profit lahat yun.
Yes.
And then siguro magiging expense mo lang, kuryente, wifi, yun lang. Bumili ako ng cellphone noon kasi wala akong laptop. Nung January 2024, tsaka ako binili to. Which is, overwhelmed pa din ako. Kasi syempre, sunod-sunod yung gastos eh. And then travel pa sa Boracay, ganito, ganyan. Kaya, I love what you share. Yung 50-30-20, hindi talaga siya nag-work for me. Doon ko talaga nare-realize na there are systems na might work for other people and might not work for me. Kaya, we are sharing these things para matry nyo din siya as early as you can and start it right now, then figure out if ano yung mag-work sa inyo. Kasi yung 50-30-20, reason why it doesn't work for me dahil I have like many expenses na savings na hindi ko na alam kung ano ba yung need or want. Since I am traveling, I need a car. Kailangan ko ba talaga siya? Need pa talaga siya? Pero at the same time, it's not needs. Hindi mo na kailangan ng needs eh. Pwede ka naman mag-commute. Pero if it is something na mag-a-add as your expenses, at the same time, if you are traveling, tapos yung travel na yon is something that you will earn pa, na sasahudan ka for that travel. Kaya parang, hindi ko ma-apply yun. That's why I have this spreadsheet talaga wherein I track my personal expenses and freelancing expenses.
Wow.
So meaning, personal, it includes home bills and also yung mga hobbies, also yung mga electricity, lahat nandyan yan sa personal expenses. And then, I have this freelance expenses wherein nandun naman yung mga tools na ginagamit na binabayaran natin. And then, kung ano pa yung freelance, like kuryente, sagot din niya yun. Then, I have a specific client that pays all the bills. I have one client for the bills, one client for the personal bills. Yung ganun, ginaganon ko siya. Para if ever mawala tong client na to, okay, kailangan ko ng this amount para pamalit siya sa client na yun. So, that's freelancing. Na hindi naman natin siya masasabi na kapag nag-work ka sa client na to is automatically for the whole 5 years hanggang mag-retire ka, mag-work ka pa din dun eh. So, magugulo yung system mo if nawala yung client na yun. Pero, if you guys are like have a specific amount that you receive every month, like the payroll talaga, applicable talaga si 50-30-20.
Oo.
Pinaka-point here is you need to explore things what will work for you. If you want a work-life balance talaga, is you need to create different savings, funds, for travel, for business, personal, emergency funds,
Mhm.
or if you have pet, pwede ka din pet funds, something like that. Or if you have business, pwede din yon, investment fund, if you want to invest to something. So parang dun mo hahati-hatiin yung mga sahod mo. So, yun yung akin naman when it comes to money habit, which I learned it through Chinkitan. Doon talaga financial siya. I actually shared it sa group session wherein we have group na community ng mga nasesh ko. Doon ko siya sineshare ko ano yung podcast. But you can definitely access it sa free resources. I will link it below and then grab it. Nandun lahat ng podcast na nililisten ko. And speaking of podcast, Ash, do you have someone ba that you can share with us? Like the creator that help you a lot or books that you want to recommend to other people?
Usually kasi ngayon, yung mga pinapakinggan ko is sina Alex Hermosi na or Leila Hermosi. So, they are like big people na
correct.
more on focusing na sila sa marketing ng mga laking companies or something
General
like
marketing
that.
talaga
Oo.
sila.
I'm not sure if you know Ali Abdal.
Yes.
Di ba?
Oo.
Oo. So, I think that is one. Kasi he's also focused on student. Like, for example, very wide yung content niya. So, may mga freelancing, may online work, may personal finance, may productivity din. So, I think all-in-one na siya na content creator na makakatulong. Kasi yun din yung pinanood ko nung bata. Parang, ang tanda ko na. Nung teenager pa ako, nagsisimula ako, si Ali Abdal talaga yung parang pinaka number one content creator or podcast na pinapakinggan ko whenever I want to improve something specific, studies, productivity, how to market myself sa online. So, ang dami nyo guys yung matututunan sa kanya. And that's the number one. Number two, if you want to improve your, sabihin natin, mindset, yung belief mo, how to handle anxiety, and at the same time, as a person, you really want to improve as a person. If you know Rob Dial, mindset mentor sa Spotify, I also listen to him whenever I feel like anxious ako, whenever I feel like kailangan na ng refresh pagdating sa thinking ko, palagi kong pinapakinggan yan. Kasi yung inaano niya is like, for example, scientific ways bakit nagpo-procrastinate yung isang tao. Tapos minsan, bakit mo ginagawa yung isang bagay? I-explain din niya yon. Tapos, magbibigay din siya ng iba't ibang ways paano mo i-handle yung different challenges sa buhay. No? So, I think that would also help you kickstart pagdating sa pagsisimula ng freelancing in a good way. Na if you feel overwhelmed, pwede kang makinig kay Rob Dial sa Mindset Mentor sa Spotify.
Love it.
And then, when it comes to personal finance, if you're a student, if you want to, while starting to look for side hustles or starting to have this journey of your freelancing, I would suggest yung pinakaunang book na binasa ko is Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I have that.
Nabasa mo na ate.
Yes, oo.
So, very eye-opening talaga siya.
True.
Mag-iiba yung thinking mo pagdating sa how to earn money.
Yes.
And how to manage your finance. And so, palagi ko siyang mine-mention sa mga contents ko kasi yun talaga yung naging pinaka-isang libro na binili ko na parang inas ko lang sa nanay ko, pahingi ng 300 pesos. Bibili ako ng libro. Yun talaga, like, once I finished reading that book, nag-iba na yung the way I think, the way I act, and at the same time, the way I speak with money as well.
Yes.
And so, yun yung mga resources na I think I would recommend sa mga students na nagsisimula sa career journey nila.
I love it. Kasi The Rich Dad Poor Dad, maganda siya dahil may comparison siya eh.
Yes.
To the point na ano yung gagawin ng Rich Dad at ano yung gagawin ng Poor Dad. And dun mo marirealize that you're doing the Poor Dad.
Yes.
Yun yung pinaka-big realization ko talaga dun eh. Na ito yung mindset na kinagisnan nating mga Pinoy eh.
Yes.
The Poor Dad. Which is really an eye-opener talaga siya to the point na it should be like this. Konting tweak lang siya sa buhay mo eh. Na ma-achieve mo talaga on how to be rich.
Yes.
And actually, maganda yung book na yun. Meron siya sa TikTok. Pwede din siya. Actually, meron nga parang buy one, take two na books na magkakasama na sila. And doon mo talaga matututunan that you will enjoy reading books even you don't love reading.
Right.
I promise, tamad akong magbasa, pero I started loving reading because of Ash. Kasi nga, she's always talking about books. Sabi ko, I wanna be like her. Kaya bumila ako ng libro, 3 agad. And
Ano
hindi
mga
ko,
books natin?
yun si Psychology of Money, Rich Dad and Poor Dad, at saka si Atomic Habits.
Oh.
More on personal development talaga siya and money.
Yes.
And doon ko na-handle talaga, okay, tama ng gastodera nating era. Kailangan na nating mag-ipon. And that's how I achieve like having a 6 funds na talagang alam ko kahit mag-quit ako, okay lang.
Yes.
Which
Nice.
important in freelancing. Kasi we can't guarantee that we are earning monthly pa.
Agree.
Yes. So, yun.
Galing.
And in case, before we end this podcast, is there any advice that you can give for 20-something na student and wants to become freelancing?
I think, isa lang, yung pinaka-favorite quote ko talaga is, you don't need to be great to start. You just have to start to be great, no? Kasi, kapag bata tayo, like, wala talaga tayong, like, experience pa, wala pa tayong sabihin natin. We're just starting with one thing or with this life na tinatawag natin, kumbaga. And life has no rules. It doesn't have any step-by-step process, SOP, kung ano man yung dapat mong gawin, no? And so, we may feel overwhelmed. We may overthink a lot. And so, yun yung nagiging main reason kung bakit hindi nagsisimula yung mga tao or yung mga 20s. Kasi, they feel like kailangan kong maging magaling muna bago magsimula. Which is the other way around. Kailangan munang magsimula para maging magaling ka sa isang bagay na gusto mong maging magaling. And so, if you will get one lesson out of this content namin ni Ate Shara, that would be it. Na just start. Just start what you have, where you are, and what you can do. Kasi everything will fall into places na lang talaga once you decided na magsimula ka. Walang mangyayari talaga kapag hindi mo simulan ng isang bagay eh.
Yeah.
And so, just start to be great. Just figure it out along the way. No?
Love
So, ikaw Ate Sha, if there is one lesson that you could share.
For me, take action.
Oh,
Literally. It's just 2 words, pero mahirap siyang gawin.
tama.
Because you're overthinking things. You don't need to overthink things. Sabi nga ni Ash, okay lang na hindi ka magaling. You just need to start and take action. If you start, you take action, kapag nandun ka na, kahit hindi mo siya alam i-figure out, parang nandun ka sa posisyon na yun, you don't have any choice but to figure it out.
Yes.
Diba? I just had this client na, okay, nandito na ako sa posisyon na to eh. Gagawin ko lahat
Oo.
just to satisfy this client. I start, I take action, I figure it out without me knowing, mafe-figure out ko pala siya.
Yes.
And you will just realize it to yourself, andito na pala ako.
Mm.
Without you realizing it na, andito na pala ako.
Oo.
Diba? Because you start
Yes.
and you take action and
Right.
you figure out the rest. Ganun lang siya.
100%. 100%.
Yes.
Agree.
And if
Galing.
ever, Ash, they want to connect with you, where they can find you?
You guys can connect with me sa TikTok. So, usually, doon talaga ako most active at @_growth, Ash Growth. No, same lang yung mga handles ko on Instagram, sa Facebook, Ashley Sandoval, and then sa YouTube din, sa Ash Sandoval. Yeah, you guys can connect there
Yes.
with me.
Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you enjoy this
Thank
kind
you,
of
guys.
podcast. So, thank you so much, Ash,
you,
and
Ate.
we will see you around.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Let's go. Good job.